Mark Moda says, cool, a Woodscopes parody show. Don't forget Mark Moda. If we were doing a Woodscopes parody show, there would be no show on because he never broadcasts anymore.
If this was a Woodscopes parody show, Frank, we wouldn't have read that comment. So come on.
Totally inappropriate.
Goddamn shoes. Yeah. Or he got blown off the toilet.
Goddamn shoes.
This is like the new flatulence show. Balance.
Shit, I'm missing.
Balance.
All right, my guess is in. What are you guys guessing? What happened to this bathroom? Bacon is guessing poop.
Here we are. It is the water hole with Hedstrom Bacon and Horse.
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me. Ryan, thanks for letting me fill in. And yeah, it's good to be here. The tape.
Here's your some asshole with a goatee. Of course, you're gonna see it with the audience. Contents: one fucking shit fuck with a goatee. Seriously, just shave the shit off. This. You're gonna catch it on the delay, obviously. This is a live gooey duck clam. Watch this.
不准笑！喷水了。
So she's gonna dip it in some sauce. It's alive.
辣椒油。
Live. We'll do it
辣椒
live.
面。
She's putting whatever.
一样都不能少，不拼，老铁是不会给我双击的。
There it goes. And she's gonna bite into this thing. That's suggestive. It's the water hole. And that's not Rhino.
No, it's not Rhino.
That's Frank and Boise. He's like trading us up. He's got
You know what? He was actually on the Outlaws and Potato. He was Rhino, the sports guy segment on my show. Like he did it twice and then fucking blew me off. He goes, you know what? There's better out there. He's doing the same thing to everybody.
He uses us up, gets to where he wants to go
Stone.
next, and then he tosses us aside like a used condom. So, the elephant in the room. No, not you. Not you. No. I longed to get rid of my huge boobs. I longed to get rid of my huge boobs until they paid off my family's 130 pounds debt. Amy Sophia, 27, felt uncomfortable with the looks she got from strangers for her larger chest and was desperately trying to raise cash for a breast reduction when she had a change of heart. With size 34 double H. You know what double H stands for? Haunted horse. 34 double H, right there. Haunted horse boobs. 34 double H boobs. She turned to OnlyFans for extra cash. But as she grew in popularity, Amy started to see her larger chest in a different light. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. You think? Holy crap, look at this. There's the pictures. Holy crap!
Hey guys. We are right in that prime position where we can get horse to say anything, and it'll be a sound drop forever. Which way we want to go?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hey, he's losing his mind right now.
Oh my God.
He just
Grandpa!
lost his mind.
Grandpa! Man, I'm an idiot. All right.
Hi, Jim.
Everybody, Jim Indiana. Look at this. There he is. There's the man. There's the
I'm
man
not-
that invented the 12 by 12 challenge.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Our
hold on.
audience
I'm
on
gonna
our
be
show.
the voice of. I'm gonna be the voice of God for this one here.
Okay. Oh, well,
Yes.
good. I'm glad
The
you
voice
did.
of God
I'm excited.
returns.
Sent mail inbox pending drafts. Wait, maybe I drafted one, didn't send it. No, all women. Katie, Kelly, Katie 2. So I had a Katie 1 and a Katie 2.
82. All right.
Melody. Yeah. I was quite the player when I had this phone. I'd be all, hey, baby. There was no iPhone yet, so you go, hey, baby, look at this. Woo! little flip phone. Look at me. Ho, ho, ho. I'm sorry. I'm out of here. Rhino and Horse are a couple of dorks who want to have a show. Will anybody ever watch it? The answer is probably no. They thought up a really stupid name. They call it the water hole, where everybody thinks they're lame. And they're always sad they came. You wanna be where you can see Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. You wanna be where you can see Rhino and Horse act lame. You wanna be where everybody's sad they came. What is up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. It is the first water hole in over a week. Took last week off, was in California. I went back to Cali. I went back to Cali. I think so. Anyway, you might be wondering, where's my co-host? Where is my co-host? It's on me. It's on me. I'm a little rusty. And I forgot to send him the Zoom link. So he just texted me. I thought the text was going to say, hey, I'm going to be late because of blah, 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 blah. But he's like, link? And I'm like, oh, my bad. What's funny is I thought about this 15 minutes ago. I started the Zoom feed. And I was going to, usually I start the Zoom feed and then I send him the link. And I think I started looking at the green screen. Yes, there's a green screen behind me. You want to see the green screen? Let me turn on his camera. There it is. So I'm like, oh, I noticed that the green screen was a little pixelated, so I had to troubleshoot that. Hence, I forgot to send him his link. So he's probably wondering where the link is, or anyway, he'll be here. He will be here. And what else is funny is I thought I sent him the link, and he's not here. And, of course, I'm starting the show, and I'm like, oh, shit, if he's busy, I need to have content going, because what we were going to do, here he is revisit last week when I went down there. And so I was going to talk about that, so I didn't need content. Well, I thought, oh, gosh, if he's not going to be here. Hold on, you're not on camera yet, bro. Let me get you up here. There you are. I thought, oh, shit, if he's not going to be here on time, I need content. So I started looking for stories. I have a folder of stories, so it wasn't hard. And I'm like loading them up because I'm like, I need shit to talk about. What's up, bro? Yeah,
What's up, dude?
Yeah, I have a lot going on. And
all good.
Hey, I can elbow you. Look at it. Let me move over here. Actually, I'm going to move you over. Yeah.
I'm on delay. Let's see.
Oh, I was blocking the bobblehead. I was blocking the Rhino in Sacramento bobblehead.
Yes.
Look, it's right there. Look at it. There's the
Order one now.
That's Rhino. You got to tell our audience what that is. It's not you being a douchebag. You got that as a present.
It did. It's a 40th anniversary Rhino and Sacktown bobblehead. So,
your brother bought that for your birthday. Your brother and sister-in-law?
Yes.
Bought that for you for your 40th birthday. So he's not being a douche. But I will say this. I was down there when it arrived. So I watched you open the box.
Yeah, it's weird.
I was in your house, and I do want to get one, not with my face. I want to get one with the haunted horse image on the head. So I'm going to order one. I got to figure out, ask your brother where he got it, and I need to figure out how to get mine.
I would imagine the haunted horse head's going to be a little bit more difficult to do on a bobblehead than my dome. But yeah.
Well, they did yours from an image. I've got an image. That one I have altered.
Hold on, before we go down the show content and everything, I gotta acknowledge Burn Dog was in first. Oh shit, my buttons are over on the other side here. Burn Dog, you are the first one in the chat, so you
won! You won! You won! You did it!
Sorry, Adam, you are second in the chat, and that means you get this.
So you get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
Adam checking in. Hey, what's up, Darren?
Welcome to the party, pal!
You win nothing. Exactly. We know the content. Darren is flexing. He's posting from X, and he's posting from Twitch. He's double posting. I do that all the time on your show. I get into
Double duty, eh?
But Adam is one of your viewers. He has come over here to see this. I'm sorry in advance.
Yeah.
Ryan, let me do my impression of Ryan. All right. I just want you to know we're a little more spicy over here. We like to, grab ass, and it's a different kind of show. I just want you to know it's a different kind of show over here than what you're used to. So we have a little more fun. If you've ever watched Jim Rome, it's that kind of edgy humor. So be warned, it's a little different than the King's Court show. And then I will drop this for everybody.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
There you go. There's your disclaimer.
Yeah, it's a little bit different of a show.
It
That's all right,
is.
though. Adam, you are free to talk wrestling, my man. Wrestle it.
Yeah,
up.
Adam is the correspondent on the King's Court for the wrestling news, the updates and news. I don't know what you guys are talking about stuff that I don't know. I mean, if you talk about Roddy Piper, I'm like, oh, I remember that. I watched wrestling back then. Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, all that stuff. By the way, this is a sharp looking hat. I got it when I was in California. Ryan gave this to me. In fact, Ryan gave me one hat, two hats. Ha 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 ha. That's two for me, by the way. So I've got a couple of hats, except I screwed this one up. It was a little dirty on the bill, so I threw it in the washer. And and apparently it had a World Series sticker logo on it, and it came off and ripped in half in the washing machine. So, yeah, I did not know not to wash it, and I washed it, and oops, my bad. Uh-oh. So, yeah. Anyway, it's clean.
Yeah. 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 I mean, that was kind of from the World Series.
It barely fits my big head. Check this out. And this is the California shave. I saw the temps were going to be in the 100 and teens down there. So I went, eeh! This nature does, but this I went, eeh! Got it real short. And if it's not that short, this hat is not going on my head because it is barely fitting, but it looks stylish, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks good, dude.
Direct from the World Series. Look at that. A World Series. Speaking of World Series, this one's a little more comfortable. This one, actually, I've been wearing this around the house the last 3 days. It's very comfortable. Might be not my new hat. I did take Paulie's hat, the Dodger fan that lost a bet to the Giants fan, and he had to buy me a hat. I did I did wear that to Oracle. My first trip to Oracle, this is me at the, let's see, where's the World Series? I think it's this one. There they are. That's me in front of the 3 trophies. 2010, 2014, and 2012. They've got them basically where you enter. You walk about 100 feet, and they are right there. I got this on the way out of the stadium, and I got to see those babies. They were looking nice.
They're impressive in person.
They are. They are. Yeah. And I almost missed them because I saw them on the way out. We were leaving because we entered from the rear of the ballpark. Let's see. Here's me. This is us showing up. There's Willie Mays' statue. I am wearing one of those hats. This is not Paulie's hat, the Giants hat he lost to me. This was I don't want to get sunburn hat. So I wore that before we got to the stadium. And luckily, when we got there, our seats were already in the shade. So I didn't have to worry about sunscreen or anything. And then this is me at the game. And you may notice if you're observant, like Cindy was when she saw this picture. She says, was it cold? It was cold. As Mark Twain said, the coldest summer I ever experienced was a summer in San Francisco. I only wore my jacket for about 15 minutes. It was too hot. I probably needed something a little lighter. So my mom, I gave it to her because she was cold. And we knew it was going to be cold, but it was still colder than what we were thinking. It was windy, really windy. And
it's a different chill when it's coming off the water.
Yes.
It's a much different chill.
And those flags were blowing hard. So that's what she said.
She said. Yeah.
Anyway, so yes, I wore the jacket for about 15 minutes and then I got too hot in it. So it went bye-bye, give it to Mom's. And let's see, what else did we do? There's me, Jim Boy's Tacos. I went to Jim Boy's Tacos. For those of you that don't remember, I am the one. It's a taco shop down in the Sacramento area. There's probably about 25, 30 locations. And I made a Facebook page. Got a lot of followers on the Facebook page back like 18 years ago, 16. Anyway, they bought it from me. Gave me $500. They called me the #1 fan of Jim Boy's Tacos, and I get free food when I eat there. So when I visit, I get to eat for free. And here's a video of that. This is me at Jim Boy's.
Jim Boy's Tacos here. Boom, 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 boom. Wife can't wait. Yeah, there we go. We got the taco. We got the taquitos. We got the guacamole. There we go. What? It's all free. It's all free. Free for me.
I hit him up for $33 worth of food. So I'm turning in my receipts. I will get my money back. Yes. You know the backstory. Usually they set it up ahead of time. I couldn't get a hold of anybody in time. So I waited too long. I tried to get a hold of someone during the 4th of July week, and it was crickets at Jim Boy's. I sent a couple of emails off, and I'm like, no worries. I'll save my receipt. I will get it. They've always honored the agreement. Well, it's a contract. I have it in writing. So anyway, that's the backstory. I got to get my money back. So, we got a lot to talk about.
We do.
So this is the rub it in, Adam says. This is the catch up on last week's vacation. I went over just some of the details. I saved these for you, the exact details. But
juicies.
I went over, the plane. Someone asked me last night, why didn't you drive? It's actually it was 7-Eleven. He lives in Eugene, Oregon. He's like, why don't you drive? It's not that far. It is from here to Livermore, California, Hillsboro, Oregon. It is 10 hours. And we were going to drive. For the last 3 months, we were planning on driving. We took the car in. It's a 19-year-old car, but it's only got 80,000 miles on it. So took it in, got the transmission fluid changed, the coolant, all that stuff. So we're going to drive, and then about 3-4 days out, early 4th of July week, somewhere around Monday or whatever, Sunday, we started watching the weather forecast. And Lake Shasta was going to be 118 on the day we were driving, Saturday. And Red Bluff, 117. Redding, 117. And so driving through that stretch, that's about a 3 to 4 hour stretch of 118-degree weather and an 19-year-old car. So we didn't feel good about it. There's nothing worse. No one wants their car breaking down on a long trip anyway. But you sure as hell don't want to break down when it's 118. Out in the middle of nowhere.
And you don't want to do it around 4th of July either.
Right.
Because people are taking vacation.
Right.
Yeah.
Those mechanics are, the mechanics are off taking a 4-day weekend. So we got 2 round trips that late. I was worried that we're going to 2 round trips for $500 total. So 2 round trip to Oakland.
Really good.
And, we went with the cheapest day. So we flew down Tuesday. That saved us 2 days of driving, which I don't mind not driving for 2 days. That wipes me out. And I drive for work. I mean, tomorrow I go back to work, and I'll probably be in the work truck 4 hours tomorrow. So to me, it's work. So if I'm going to drive 10 hours on a vacation day, it's going to feel like 10 hours at the office, or at work.
Yeah,
so.
that Saturday, by the way, and we had been going through a heat spell for probably a week and a half before you guys were supposed to come. So we're kind of used to it, I guess. But that Saturday when it was like 11, or I think it was 113 here, it was, you couldn't be outside. It hurt your effing lungs to be outside. And then we had knuckleheads that were making the trip to Death Valley because it was 131 down there. They wanted to experience it. Why don't you just go in a sauna, you dumbass? Like,
crawl in your oven and turn it on. Yeah, 131. I don't need to know what that feels like. I can imagine.
Like, what kind of story is that? Oh, I've been to 131 degree heat. Yeah, I'm a badass. You want to see my tramp stamp too? Like, fuck up.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Take a selfie with the thermometer?
That's what people were doing. Yes.
Yeah, right.
Okay. And then what's the first thing people are going to say? Oh, that's photoshopped. Oh, that's fake.
Right.
It's probably some place in Death Valley. It's a tourist place, and it always says 131 because it's the hottest it's ever been. And so on and so on.
The first clue that you should not drive down there to experience 131 degrees is they named it Death Valley. Death. You
it's
can
where the
die.
Undertaker's from. You don't go where the Undertaker's from.
Death Valley.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Death Valley. I want to go there right after I go to Chernobyl and experience the nuclear meltdown. I want to see what that feels like. Ooh, I'm sizzling like bacon.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. This is what they went down there and they said, I think I'm cooking.
You're cooking in a burnt pan, you fucking dick.
That's what they what Gordon said when they went down to Death Valley and got out of the car.
You're cooking in a burnt pan, you fucking dick.
Yeah. Anyway. All right.
Yeah, I guess that if you drive down to Death Valley, you probably have a car that looks like a burnt pan. That
probably.
Would be my guess.
Yes. Yeah. So anyway,
there was some motorcycle guy. Some motorcycle dude thought it would be cool.
That is
to make the trip.
Dumb.
Died of heat stroke on the road.
Shocking. You mean 60-mile-an-hour breeze doesn't keep you cool enough when it's 131 outside? That is ridiculous.
Not when you're wearing a helmet, dumbass.
He wouldn't have lived if he wasn't wearing a helmet. It's 131 degree air blowing on you.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to survive that is if you have a bucket of water constantly pouring on your head. I mean, even then, I don't know that you're going to cool down that much. That's dumb.
Well, if it's 131 and you're standing on blacktop, it's reflecting back up at you. So it's usually more like 145, 150.
Yeah,
so
the heat builds up in the asphalt. It does. And I can just imagine the guy's like, going, man, I don't feel good. I think I'm getting heat stroke. And the sun is saying,
surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, anyway. All right. So we've got lots to talk about. First of all, I was down at your house last Friday. So less than a week ago, I was at your house. And you did your show. You do your 2:00 show.
Mm-hmm.
And your 2:00 show, this is what that 2:00 show, let's see, which screen do I want? There we go. That works. Your 2:00 show started like this. I fast forward it.
Major League Smush.
Jeez, that's loud.
What is up, Sacramento? I am your host, Rhino from Sacktown. What's up, everyone? Happy Friday to you. It's a hot one out there. I'm not used to the heat. It's a little toasty.
Anyway, I'm not going to go into the entire open, and then here we are together.
Going on here in a little bit, like
I'm pretty loud. Shocker, right? Everyone knows this.
Your voice booms, dude. You don't need a microphone.
Well, I was a little, your microphone was on the other side of the table, so we didn't want. You can't. Look, first of all, if I had my equipment up here, we could have worked it out, but I was afraid 2 mics, we'd get reverb.
Yes.
But
it's going to be a fun show.
There's
it's
us
not going to be your traditional show. We do have Haunted Horse in studio, a fan favorite.
Ryan,
wanted
I
to
am the
talk
first
about
person
a
in
little
studio.
Bit about the back end.
Yes.
On what we do on these shows.
There we
You know
are.
he has
That's
his own
what
show.
it looked like.
You know
We
he
went
has
for
his
it says here,
content.
an hour and 38 minutes, 35 minutes. And now, you know what? And, since Adam is here, let's call Adam out on this show. Hold on. I got to dump this screen here. Let's call out Adam on this show. So we're wrapping it up. We went an hour and 30 minutes. My wife is in the living room. She's reading, so she's fine. Got the TV on. And I'm like around the table so no one can see me. I'm like, 5 more minutes. She's like, this. So we're trying to wrap it up. And we're doing this thing now. You're doing this thing now called the Royal Rumble. I named that, apparently.
Yes.
And where you put at the end of the Friday show, because Friday's a little more loose. That's when I do my hit on your show. So this is like the 6th week or 5th week I've been on your show Friday.
Adam says, zoom me in. Give him a link.
I will. I'll zoom him in. Give me a second. Because it's not
I'll
as easy.
send him the link. I'll send him the link.
You got
I
the
can
Zoom
do
link?
that.
Okay, good. Help me out.
Oh, wait. Adam, are you on Twitter?
No, he's not on Twitter. He said he's not on Twitter. He's watching from YouTube. He needs a Zoom. You need to have Zoom. Do you have Zoom, Adam? Because this is not Restream, so we can't just send you the link, but we can send you a Zoom. Yeah, Zoom me in. Zoom me in. Okay, so Zoom me in means he's got Zoom. So send him the link.
But we have to. But I can't. I would send it through DM on Twitter. I can't do that.
Oh, I
Adam,
see. Wait. We've got an email chain going, so I will email him because we've been emailing back and forth. All right, dude. It'll be in that. Wait, I gotta get. It'll be in that email thread that we got. Here's your link. Sending it. All right, and I'm gonna keep you in the waiting room for a couple minutes. I'm gonna finish this story real quick, and then we're gonna get to you. So. Let me test the mic. Yeah, he's got a new mic, so we're gonna see if this works. Test the mic on this show. It can't be any worse than the first time I went on Ryan's show and I was muted. The tech guru was a hot mess on the first show. So anyway, forget where I was at the story, but the wife.
We were
the
wrapping
wife.
up.
5 minutes. I'm giving her the 5 minute. Like we're almost done, and we're doing this Royal Rumble thing. And basically, at the end of shows on Friday. Ryan just goes, okay, I'm going to open it up. And everybody just starts coming in. We've had, what was the week before? 11?
9.
Nine?
Oh, was it 11?
I know we had 9 because it looked like the Brady Bunch. We were all lined up like the Brady Bunch. And Baki was Alice. So I do remember that. Anyway, we had 9 people. So last week we had less than that. We had 7. So you say, hey, everyone who wants to come on. Everyone shows up. You put them on the screen. And we're talking. And we're all talking for about 10 minutes. And then it's like, okay, we got to wrap it up. Ryan goes, we're going to wrap it up. And so we're going to go around the horn. And everyone gets the last thought. And here's how it usually works. You go, oh, thanks for having me, Ryan. I appreciate it. Hey, everyone, go Kings or go 49ers or I can't wait for the draft. And thanks for having me on the show. And it's awesome. And they're out. 30 seconds or less, right?
Yes.
Adam, however, was the first one. So Ryan goes to him first and goes, hey, Adam, last thoughts. He goes, I want to know what everyone in here's starting 5 for the Kings lineup going into opening night tip-off. Give me your starting 5. And immediately I'm like, oh, shit, we're going to be here 20 minutes. I'm trying to get wrapped up, get back to the wife, and now you've just extended the show by 20 minutes. Because not only is Adam going to give his 5, but then I forget who it was. I don't know if it was BJ or whoever. Jay.
It's not like the starting 5. You just don't name 5 names.
No,
there's explanations.
Yes,
right.
And then the other guy goes, "Well, I wouldn't have that guy or that guy." And then Adam's like, "Well, yeah, you make a good point about." So those two guys are going over their starting 5 for like 10 minutes, back and forth. Oh well, you can't leave him off. You got to put. And they're sitting there, and then we've still got 5 more people to go. So yeah, Adam extended your show. I think that was his big plan all along. So I have a tip for you, Ryan. Next time you say we're going to go around the horn, give us your final thoughts, 30 seconds or less.
I knew you were going to say 30 seconds or less. Yeah.
And then we go, and you know what? Normally I don't care. I mean, you didn't have family at home or whatever, but I did try. I told the wife it wouldn't go longer than an hour and 30. Darren, who is the X's current starting five? Yeah, the X is Darren's.
Well played, Bernie.
Darren's X's top 5 drug dealers / boyfriends. Go. And she's like, well, there was Steve in Tallahassee. He had the greatest drugs. It was great. And then there was, anyway.
Rex.
He Rexed me.
Darren's
wife meets a guy, takes him home to the bedroom and says,
Let's get ready to rumble!
There you go. Darren ex-wife smack's always good.
It's pretty
good.
good.
And then after she cheats on them, you call her
You dirty pig!
a dirty pig. All right. Anyway, so my mom might be watching this show. So I've already dropped the the profanity doesn't go over very well with that. I've already dropped the where's the surprise one?
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah, that probably doesn't go over well with moms, but anyway, so I am still looking for Adam in the Zoom chat, but we can go on, we can revisit. So let's get back to this now. So I brought this up last night. We were having problems with the X broadcast because Elon Musk now you are a premium member already. So all your shit was working. Anyway, on Sunday,
saw it coming. They started messing with us at the start of the basketball season last year.
I remember this. Yes. Your algorithms were all weird and everything else. Darren says right now it's divorce number 6 and back with number 3 in Florida. So she's going back. She's going back to retreads. Divorce number 6.
Retreads. I've never heard retreads.
You know what retreads are?
Oh, yeah, I know what retreads are, but I've never heard it in that context.
In that context, got it. Yeah, well, she's retreading what the D. Re-D. Not 3D, re-D. Anyway. Re-D. So I lost my train of thought. Oh, X. So here's my 24 hours with X. So luckily, I'm on my last 2 days of vacation. So we got home Saturday, and I've been working, guys. I've been working. I've got new stuff going on. In fact, I've got this new thing. This may still have a little bit of. I might have to just tweak it a little bit, but I have the ability to do a replay on this show now. Now, it's going to be rough looking, I think, at the beginning because I've tested it and whatever, and it's I'd say it's 90% done. But if we say something or do something funny and we want to do the replay, we got to ask for it right away because once 10 seconds goes by, it's gone. In fact, good, I got the replay buffer going. Okay, good. It's already turned on automatically. So, Adam, you are in the waiting room. I will get to you in a second. So, real quick on this X thing. So, the last 24 hours, X is behind a paywall now if you want to stream content. So, I knew this was coming. I saw it. I didn't get to it. But like most things, let's just say right now, I do not have Netflix. And that is true. We haven't had Netflix in like 10 years. Just let's say, though, for example, I wanted to watch something on Netflix. Brand new show. It's going to debut tonight, and we want to watch it, with everyone else. So we're going to subscribe to Netflix. You give them your pay card, you subscribe, and then you can watch the show. Not X. Not X, though.
No.
I gave him my credit card, and I couldn't stream.
Correct. You have to, because it's not the stream part of it. It's being verified. And I understand that's a 2-step process now, but you got to have your blue check mark before they let you stream.
Au contraire, Sir Ryan. Because they expedited my blue check mark, thinking that would allow me to stream because I had a show yesterday. I got my blue check mark within 30 minutes because they expedited it. They went through, they checked it all.
So they changed.
So I'm a big, ooh, look at me. And I had the blue check mark, and they go, that should work. It did not work. It did not work at all. And I spent the last 24 hours troubleshooting that bitch for them because it worked when it was free, and now all of a sudden that I'm paying them $8, it doesn't work anymore. I'm not going to go into. I will put everyone to sleep if I tell you how I figured out what was wrong. I'm going to toot my horn here, though. Maybe 11 people on the entire planet could have figured out the problem, and I was one of them. I was Sherlock Holmes on this bitch.
How did you come up with 11? How did 11
Just a random
come to
number off the
mind
top
there?
of my head. 11
Okay.
people.
All right.
I don't even think
All right.
Elon Musk, not kidding, Elon Musk could have figured out the problem. Maybe a couple of his tech people, but I figured that thing out. I mean, I literally, some of the clues I found, I started looking at the replays from old shows, noticed that they were stamped Periscope. And then I did some trials, and I was able to get a workaround finally by using a streaming key from X and their RTMP address. Anyway, what that means is I was backdooring the signal, and I was getting it onto the stream. And then what I had to do is click on the stream, get the link, and then post the link in my feed. A big pain in the ass. In fact, a big enough pain in the ass that I thought I was going to have to do it tonight. And I wrote down 6 steps of notes on how to do that. What a pain in the ass. But I noticed when I did the back door,
Replay.
Yeah.
Replay.
Let's try the replay. All right. Let's do the replay. Let's see
I
what
get
this-
challenges now.
What a pain in the ass. But I noticed when I did the back door,
Replay.
Yeah.
Replay.
Let's try the replay. There it is. That is the instant replay. That is the instant replay,
That's
folks.
badass, dude. Good job
The
by
instant
you. I
replay
love that.
works. It does.
So we each get a challenge flag now going forward.
Yeah,
We
but
each
you've
get a
got it.
challenge.
You've got to hit me replay. You've got
Gotta
like
be
2 or 3
immediate.
seconds to hit me.
Okay.
Otherwise, once it bleeds
All right.
through the buffer, it's gone for good. I mean, you can catch it on
That
the
was awesome.
Like last
Good
time, we
job.
caught it the next day and then we replayed it. But now we've got, yes, you have the ability. Adam, I am coming to you, I
Good
promise.
job.
Anyway, I noticed they were stamped Periscope, which is their old platform. They shut it down, but they still use it because as their infrastructure. And then when I was backdooring it, it was showing up as Restream, the account I streamed to. So I'm like, there's a clue, just like Scooby-Doo. So I'm like, okay, so they're going to different places. It needs to go to the Periscope feed. Anyway, I deleted something and did a workaround, and I fucking fixed it myself. Pardon my language. All right, Adam, here we go. But if I didn't see that 2 addresses, I wouldn't have known what was going wrong. Bootleg it. I'm in the Zoom. Yeah, I knew you were there, Adam. Sorry. All right. Oh, yeah, I got to fix this problem. You guys aren't going to be able to see me, but you're going to hear me. Let me fix this. So Adam, can we hear you? Wait.
Can we hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Your microphone works. All right, I got to fix you guys. Let's see. Which
right.
screen do I use?
What kind of mic you working, brother?
Not as good as yours, Rhino, according to Horse. But,
No, it's as good as yours.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, well, he doesn't have the USB. Yeah, it is as good as yours. Let me move.
It's not as good as his.
It's not.
I
It's a
thought
good
you
mic.
had the USB-C one.
No, so I got a XLR cable to a USB-C cord.
But Ryan
so
has an XLR cable.
Mine's either or. I can do either one.
I thought yours was either or, Adam.
It is not.
Oh,
No,
okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. So
I'm
you're
just
using
like yours.
So Adam is using the one I have.
Correct.
Correct.
If I take this off, they look the same. It's not black like Ryan's.
You racist piece of shit.
So, by the way, these
Well,
covers
mine's a
are you get 2 of these for $6.99. They're great. It keeps when you say peas, you don't pop the microphone when you say peas and punctuation. It's a
or you can
pop
just buy the
protector.
model up and get it for free.
Or you can buy the model up and get it for free.
There you go.
So free is
These
me.
are good. I'm sorry, Rode to me. I know industry standards, different brand they use, but Rode makes a damn good mic.
Yeah, they
So,
are. They are,
Yeah,
and
love
mine
them.
was $100, and I can't beat it.
$100 that Target special.
Hey, Bacon is here. Bacon,
You dirty pig!
you know you are Bacon, so
What's up, pig? You dirty pig!
Big.
all right. There's Bacon's drop. All right, so yes, are you okay? Let's because I have not gotten permission. Is there a reason you bought a microphone, Adam?
Yeah, you threw out the call on Friday's show during the Royal Rumble that if anyone wanted help doing a podcast, not saying I'm there yet, but you threw it out there, and it's always been on my mind, and I want to have a good microphone. At the very least, I can use this for work calls, but
Nice. So you want to try and do podcasting, or not try, but you want to give it a shot, see if it's something for you.
yeah. So probably 4 years ago, me and my friend started joking around. We were talking about Mandela effect, right? And first place we started was with the Monopoly Man, and whether or not he had a monocle. Apparently he never had a monocle. I still contend that he did, but that's neither here nor there.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
You're way above our audience's knowledge level, their IQ right now.
explain-
Mandela effect. You might need to. You might
need to
need to explain that very basically to them.
So Mandela effect is things that we think happened, but they didn't actually happen, I suppose would be the best way to frame that.
Well done.
So, the Monopoly Man having a monocle, I've always said that he has had one, but
I would have thought so as well. Just
right,
like
and so-
Sinbad, the comedian Sinbad was never in a movie. What's the movie everyone thinks he was in?
Shazam.
Shazam, yeah,
Or
yeah,
Kazam.
yeah. That's the Mandela effect. Everyone
Right.
swears they saw it when they were a kid, and the movie does not exist. Although a lot of conspiracy theories say it does.
I don't know. I'm a big Sinbad fan. If you've ever seen the movie House Guest, I'm a huge fan of that movie. I also bussed Sinbad's table when I was a busser at PF Chang's 20 years ago.
What city was
And
this in?
This is in Tempe. His daughters went to ASU. Like I said, I was a huge Sinbad fan. So he sat at my table, whatever. He leaves. I'm cleaning it up. He left his plane ticket stubs on there, and the plane ticket stub said Sinbad Adkins. So his real first name is Sinbad. It's not fake. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Or
that's-
did he change
that's-
it legally or whatever?
may
Bacon,
have.
Headstrom Bacon, that Bacon guy in our chat. First of all, he wants to know, since we're talking about the Mandela effect, when are we going to talk about Stockholm Syndrome? And then he said, is Sinbad a shitty tipper?
He wasn't a shitty tipper from what I remember. I wasn't a server, so I didn't get to see the tip.
Oh, got
but
it. Got it.
I think he probably tipped 20%, right? Like
Yeah.
nothing too crazy, but I would.
You just don't want to get Tiger Woods where, you don't tip anybody or leave like 2%.
Tiger Woods is so cheap that he won't pay for the meal, so he doesn't have to tip. Remember when he stiffed the Navy
Worst
SEALs?
story ever. He's obsessed with Navy SEALs, so they let him hang with them for a few days, and they all went out to dinner, and he made them pay for it. So bad.
So
That
bad.
is the worst look in the world.
So bad.
They're
man.
going to
I haven't heard
entertain
that
you and
story.
show you how Navy SEAls
So
operate
bad.
because you really want to know, and then you make them pick up the tab for dinner when you're worth $500 million. That is ridiculous.
By the way,
Allegedly.
War Chang's spicy chicken. I love that.
Oh,
dish.
P.F.
That's
Chang's
a
is-
really good dish.
Nice. Ryan and
they
I
got the.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry, you were done.
They got the vinegar on the table, all set for you.
They
Love
don't
it.
do that anymore. They don't do the
Really?
trio anymore. So the soy sauce, the vinegar, the chili oil, the hot mustard, the chili paste, and it. God, what did we call it? whatever the soy sauce mixture was. They don't serve that. You have to ask for it now. It doesn't come standard.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, I worked for them for a long time, and so I know a little bit about them. But
in Tiger Woods' defense, really quick, I will say I have dined with professional athletes before, and it's not uncommon for them to have really bizarre requests, really weird things that the restaurants would not probably cater to for a regular customer, and then not really leave good tips equating to what the restaurant had to go through.
But
So,
that's not
there
what
is a
he
culture
did.
of it.
He hung with the Navy SEALs for several days while they showed him how they operate, and then he made the Navy SEALs pay. It wasn't like he didn't tip.
Okay. But in Tiger's defense, how do we know there wasn't multiple meals out? This could have just been one meal over numerous days, and maybe it was the
He should have
turn.
paid
You know,
every
like
day. If they're doing that for free. They didn't say, hey, Tiger, we're going to give you a Navy SEALs course. It's going to cost you $50,000, and we're going to give you 3 days of what it's like. No, they're like, hey, hang with us. Douchebag.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
you can try
if
to
they're like-
defend it. I just don't see that there's a defense for it.
they invited him. So if they invited him, then probably they should pick up the check.
Maybe, boy.
I'm trying to go defense.
I know.
counsel
I don't
here.
know how to
I'm
defend
really-
it, though. I just don't see how. I just don't get it. I'm waiting for
Everyone
Bacon
loves free.
is waiting for Ryan to tell his bullshit swinger story again. That is funny, Bacon. Because I heard that at the dinner table because they found a new audience person, my wife, who had not heard the story. And that
You brought it up,
that
dumbass!
was talked about at the dinner table.
You brought it up. You're like, oh, it's funny how Ryan, because you were talking about like you're on your
I said,
seventh
how did you
marriage.
guys meet? Meaning the phone number story at the tip. And then you took it to the next level.
I didn't. That's
I
the
know.
full story.
But you
It
were
happened
like,
the same
but you
night.
can't. That's not the full story. You got to get the whole story. Anyway, I just think it's funny that Bacon brought it up, and it did. It was the topic of conversation at the dinner table.
Yes.
Guess what we had for dinner? It was a restaurant. I don't think anyone's gonna guess it. It's not Jim Boy's Tacos. That will be the first
Sizzler.
guess. Sizzler? Do you guys still have those? Do you still have Sizzler, Ryan, down there? We have a couple. We have a couple.
No.
There's for sure one in Grants Pass.
Yeah, but I was
What's
in
that?
Elk Grove.
Yeah, no, we didn't, or we don't.
There's
have
a Sizzler in
anymore.
Salem, I believe. Olive Garden. No, good guess. Olive Garden.
Sizzler's bullshit though, dude. Like they've got different degrees of the salad bar that you can go to.
I know.
Like
It's like Twitter, dude. You have the free, and then if you want, he just dropped?
Look at Adam's picture. Now that right there.
No, I didn't drop.
Adam, that
Sorry, I had to
you
do
dropped
that.
off my
You like
selfie.
that?
Adam, put that up again.
Wait,
look at that,
dropping
dude.
out.
You look like a wrestling valet. Like you should be like bringing out the guns, bro.
What are you doing? You're dropping out. Is it? Do you have something?
No, I
Okay.
I turned the video off on Zoom.
Oh,
for a
okay,
second.
okay.
Yeah.
Because you're dropping on this end. If you watch it on the replay, I could do the replay, but it's been 10 seconds.
Oh,
No, his
Wiener
only
Schnitzel.
we can see.
I used to love
Oh.
Wiener Schnitzel.
my picture does drop out on the live feed. when
So
I
I was
cut
the only
camera
one
off.
that saw
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
you were the only one.
You were the only one because I didn't even see it, and I'm hosting
You've
the Zoom.
always been the only one.
That's crazy.
Okay. I'm getting text messages from my son that says, "Daddy, don't cuss." But then
That's hilarious.
in response, he's spelling the word not to say. So he's
that's
just as
that's
bad.
hilarious.
He's doing it. He's doing it to say the word. Hey, boy.
Hey, Liam wants to call you
You dirty pig!
Yes. he
Daddy's a
does.
dirty pig.
This kid
Wiener
thinks he's in
Schnitzel.
MMA. Holy
I used to eat at Wiener Schnitzel. There was one in Rancho Cordova, and it looked like an A-frame house. You drove right through the middle of this A-frame. It's cool. Okay, so where we ate, we got it to go was Panda Express. I haven't eaten Panda
Yes.
Express in a couple of years. It was amazing. I liked it. That was
Yeah,
good.
it was good.
That was a good
The
suggestion.
Chinese restaurant that we were gonna go to. First,
Yeah.
their website wouldn't come up, and
Yeah.
then after that, their phone line's busy. It's like, all right, 2 signs and we're out.
I'm wondering if they're out of business. Yeah, their website.
No,
wouldn't come
they're
up.
not.
They're
They're
not?
one of the hottest places in town. That's
Well,
what's
it was
weird
hot
about
on Friday, so.
it. Yeah.
No, Darren, we didn't eat Hooker's ass. No, we didn't. I mean, I think that was one of the suggestions the wives threw out, and we kind of shot it down, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah, we weren't in the mood for a lollipop.
It was
No.
It was their suggestion.
There's the live audio. Panda Express. All right. Anyway, so
oh shit.
All right. Anyway, yeah, after I ate Panda Express, Mike Gundy called me.
Fat.
Yeah. Dude, I'm not going to lie. So I not only didn't work out when I went down there, but I ate, Jim Boy's tacos. Oh, by the way, the thing I had I was saving this for tonight. Oracle Stadium, San Francisco Giants home stadium, known number 1 in Major League Baseball rated food items. So I did not have the garlic fries. Ryan kind of he was like, overrated. And I'm like, I don't want something that's overrated. So I got a crab sandwich. It was amazing. It was amazing. They toast the bread. They put it in there. Oh, it was good. Now, I don't know if it was 20.
Replay!
What am I replaying?
Replay.
All right. It was amazing. It was amazing. They toast the bread. They put it in there. Oh, it was good. Now, I don't know if it was 20.
Replay!
What were we
they
replaying?
put it in there. Oh,
They put it
so
in there.
good.
They put it in there. Ryan calling for the instant replay. So it was delicious. I don't know if it was $27 delicious though. $27 for a crab sandwich.
Holy
yes.
Okay, I know
said,
what some of
shit.
When they gave me the bill.
I know what some of the members of your family had as well.
2 cheeseburgers. My wife had a cheeseburger. My mom had a cheeseburger, and my mom got chicken strips, and my stepdad got a cheeseburger.
So what were the prices? I was thinking about.
Okay, can we guess? Can we guess the total bill price here?
We all had separate, so I don't know that I don't know. Well, she's working still, so I don't know what.
I can look it up.
Okay,
Adam,
well, we can.
I got it. I'll look
all
it
right.
up.
So yeah,
We
2
could-
cheeseburgers with French fries. So it was cheeseburger, French fries, and then my mom got chicken strips. My crab
So I'll
sandwich
say
was $27. That's including tip, by the way.
crab sandwich was 27.
You left a tip?
That's what my mom said. Why'd you tip? And I'm like,
At the
I don't know.
ballpark?
I've never been to Oracle before. I would imagine that they live on. I don't know because normally I
It's
wouldn't
expensive living there.
tip if they're just handing me the food. But I tipped because I didn't want to be a cheap ass.
Interesting.
All right. Hamburger.
Horst, did you and your wife book separate plane tickets? We did. We split everything, Bacon. We do not. We split everything.
What if you guys wouldn't have gotten on the same plane? Like,
No, we booked through her Alaska account, but we paid with different credit cards.
Oh, okay. It gives you an option to split.
Yeah, well, we used miles for one of her one ways because we had like 7,000 miles, so a free one way was 5,000 miles. So we got one freeway. GAFC says we split everything. We do. It's funny because we even talked about that at the dinner table. It's just as easier.
So if she, hold on, question. If she uses miles, okay,
we don't split
and
that. She got a free
and
one
you
way.
have to pay full price. Do you guys meet in the middle?
Actually, technically, this came from the house fund. This comes from money that is in a house fund that goes for painting and things breaking and everything else. So we actually, technically, that was from the house fund. Now, the meals and everything were all split. The gas I paid for because I wasn't going to make her pay to go see you. So I paid for the gas. But yeah, we typically split everything down the middle. Guys, I'm telling you, I've been married. This is my third marriage. It's the smoothest marriage when it comes to finances. The other two, it was arguments. Why'd you buy? I mean, look, come on. I got.
It's a fair point.
I've got.
Fair point.
Hold on. Where's the Jim in Indiana cam? Where did I put the Jim in Indiana
Now,
cam?
the real question is, did you make her split the Gym Boys bill?
No, because it's gonna be free.
Well,
But it's
that's what
not
I'm saying.
free
You could have
yet.
tricked her.
Yeah, but I'm gonna get. No, she knows.
You could have been
Trust
up
me, everyone in my family knows about the free Jim
$17.
Boys. That was where's I gotta make a button for the Jim in Indiana cam. Where did I put it? Jim.
So do you ever buy your wife dinner where it's like, honey, can I buy you dinner?
Yeah, birthdays and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
and that's listen, this is the beauty of the system. How many people buy presents for their significant others and it comes out of the same pool of money? You're buying yourself a present. When I buy her something or she buys me something, they're actually buying the gift. It's not coming from my paycheck and her paycheck in the same pot. It's like buying your own present when you mix the money. It's
Doesn't mean
amazing
any
how it
more or
works.
less to
We're
me.
going on a cruise in a couple years. We're splitting the cruise, the airfare, the excursions. Everything's out of our own money. It's amazing.
so dinners are completely separate then at home. She does what she wants
We
for dinner.
grocery shop
you do
separately.
what you want. Okay.
We grocery shop separately. And here's the thing with dinner. We were eating separately anyway. I like to eat earlier than she does.
Okay.
I typically eat dinner around 4:35. She likes to eat about 6:37.
So is it
Hey, you could
basically
always-
a roommate? It's a roommate you have sex with.
Yeah. What's better than
You
that?
can always join Jerry Reynolds for chicken and dumplings at
Yes.
Golden
You know what?
Corral.
Those chicken and dumplings sound amazing. No, I look.
No.
It works so well. It works. The other two marriages, as soon as those paychecks hit the bank, it was who could spend it the fastest, and they were always better at it than I was. Here's the thing. This is why I'm looking for the Jim in Indiana cam. There it is. All right. Here's Jim in Indiana cam. By the way, I got a new holder for this. I've made it really easy on me. It's Jim in Indiana cam. Look at this studio. All right? And I'm not bragging about the studio. What I'm saying is, look at every piece of equipment in here. That would have been a fight. That would have been a fight. That would have been a fight. Argument, 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 argument. Mixer, argument. That's all arguments avoided because it's my own money.
But it's indirectly still like, okay, but then it's a fight if you guys want to go on a vacation and you don't have the money to go on vacation, but she does. Because you spent
That
it in the
is a
studio.
potential argument, and we don't have that argument because, look, every marriage is different. I kind of drive the bus, and she's happy to
Okay.
kind of ride in the bus. So the vacations and stuff. Now she'll veto a vacation she doesn't want to do. Let's just say I want to go on vacation and go to the Niners are in the Super Bowl, and we're gonna pay and go see the Super Bowl, and she's like, I really don't want to go see the Super Bowl. That doesn't sound fun to me. I want to have a vacation at the beach or
Well,
something.
yeah,
like
the
that.
Niners lose in the Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
right.
but yeah.
And the and the Niners are going to lose in the Super Bowl. So anyway, so we kind of negotiate, and the cruise is the popular vacation for us. She loves them. I love them. They're affordable. They're fun. And there it is. Oh, Cindy's here.
Hi, Cindy. Oh, you. It's so good to see you again.
That's Cindy's drop. She's the first person
Right.
that bought a Hana Horse t-shirt, Adam, and that's why she gets her own drop.
I get it. Rhino, have you been on a cruise?
I have not.
He will.
No.
We've already working. The wife
I'm
and I were working on
terrified.
them. What, Adam?
I'm terrified of going on a cruise.
So is my wife. We were, in fact, Horse. That was one of the biggest.
That was our
developments,
dinner
and Adam, we'll get
conversation
back-
of why she's afraid and why those fears are not realistic. I'm not saying fear isn't real because I experience panic anxiety disorder, but they're not logical. And you know, she brought up like Titanic and stuff like that. All tragedies that happened, but we have learned from that. The problem with the Titanic, first of all, is, well, first of all, there was no radar or sonar, so they couldn't see. They counted on some person up on up on a pole in the dark to see the iceberg before they could hit it, and they saw it too late. But the problem with the Titanic, the biggest problem was they didn't have enough lifeboats. They didn't think it would ever sink. So they had a third of the lifeboats needed for the entire passenger and crew. Now it's required. Maritime law requires that there is a lifeboat for every person, and there's a couple of life jackets, more than one per person.
I'm pretty sure the biggest problem was the iceberg.
It was the iceberg and the sonar. Well, now they have sonar. They have radar. They can see
exactly
stuff.
Enforces maritime law.
You know what? I think it's based. I think each country signs on and says we're going to honor it. Kind of like
Aquaman.
Kind of like Aquaman. Aquaman enforces it. Aquaman.
I like having Adam here.
It is.
Good addition to the
you
show.
are welcome.
Actually.
Hey, Kim in Sacramento. I know she's not watching the show. Have to ask, did you have fun while you were here? Don't know if it could have been warmer. Yeah, it was hot. I'll talk to her in a second. But Kim from Sacramento wanted to know if I had fun. I had a blast down there, by the way. It was amazing. It was too hot. Let's get that out of the way right now. I do not like that. That's why I live up here.
It's not bad.
It's, dude, I'm from there. And that's when I was little and I could handle it. The older you get, the less you like extremes.
So, Adam, why were you scared of cruises? Is that the same thing?
Okay, so we're going to be 700 miles out in the middle of the ocean.
It's beautiful.
On a boat. Sure,
Ship.
maybe. No, thanks.
No? All right.
I'm so out.
What cruise ships are, and Bacon in the chat, he is also a avid cruiser. He cruises more than I do, and we cruise a lot. Cruises are basically Las Vegas hotel casinos on the water, and they're extremely safe. Do tragedies happen? Yes.
That's
Just like-
your opinion.
Just like airlines.
Yeah.
Well, it's
you
not an
remember when that
opinion. If you look at the statistics, it's actually a statistical fact.
Until you're the next.
Until you're the next. I get scared going in elevators. Not kidding.
Okay.
That is an anxiety I have. Claustrophobia. It is real. It is horrible. I don't like it, but I still get in them because I know, first of all, my fear is unfounded. I'm not going to die in there, even though I feel like it. But
you're telling me when you hit the down button from the 15th floor, you don't cry a little bit inside?
I don't cry, but I like it when it goes straight to the bottom without stopping every floor. I will say this. Here's my elevator thing. I am required through therapy to ride elevators as much as I can, because if you ignore a fear, and this isn't me trying to get you on a cruise, but if you ignore a fear, it gets bigger. And then that's when you start getting in trouble, when your fear becomes too big and it starts altering your daily life. So,
okay.
But I will say this. This is the negotiation I've had with myself. I will get in them because it makes the fear go away. If more than 3 people get in there, though, I'm out. I am not getting in an elevator where there's 10 people in there and we're all elbow to elbow, because if that thing stops, I'm going to lose my shit.
So I should go on like multiple skydives while I'm at it.
Right. Darren says he farts in elevators. Good job,
he
Darren.
does. Legoland, by the way, speaking of elevators, every time that damn door closes, it turns into a dance party.
At Legoland?
Yes.
Nice.
And, like maybe once a day, it's cute, but when you're going up that thing 4 or 5 times, and you got kids breaking out and dance and disco lights, maybe that would help your fear, dude.
There you go.
I don't know.
I am all about cruising, though. I will say this. And look, you are not alone. I've heard the argument. His wife, we went through the fears of, get it. I get it. I understand it. But for me, every time we think about, let's do something different, like Hawaii or something, the minute I start penciling it out, and I get airfare and hotel, and I'm like, okay, we're there. Once you get to the food and the entertainment, the budget is blown. It's the best affordable vacation, and I just love them. I mean, they are. I got hooked. We went on a cruise for our wedding, to the Caribbean. First time I had been in the Caribbean. 10-day cruise, wedding cruise. And I got to the Caribbean. I was hooked. And we've been going every other year ever since. We've been married 10 years. We were get together for 4 before that. So I love it. Bacon says, and he is an avid cruiser, so he's the guy that's going to be on my side. The worst critics of cruising are the ones that haven't been on one. Yes, exactly. But I get fear. So once you throw fear at me, that's something I understand very well. It's the people that say, oh, they're dirty, the germs and everything else. I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about. But if you talk about fear, I get it.
The thing that sealed the deal for me was when that one cruise ship got parked for 2 weeks off the coast.
Well, that was COVID. Yes. That was in Japan. That was the Princess Diamond. Yes.
Still,
There's actually.
So what? I'm going to sit on this boat for 2 weeks and we're not even moving.
Absolutely. You know what? We missed.
Can't leave my room.
I would say that's an extraordinary event, though.
Oh, 100%. But it's still in the realm of possibilities.
Yes. Yeah, also, people got stuck. Like 9/11, there were people that got stuck in Hawaii because there were no planes and they got stuck there. Now, that's Hawaii, different. But wait, where's my sound effects? Do I have a horn here? That's a ship horn. These aren't ship horns. Kind of ship.
You're not selling the cruise argument with that horn.
Yeah,
sounds
right?
like Darren in an elevator.
Darren in an elevator. What? Anyway, we got to wrap up the show. You got 2 hours before your next show, Ryan. You juggernaut. Let's go around the horn and not go to Adam because he's going to go, let's hear your top 10 vacation destinations in order of fun. Go, Ryan. Did you hear us? Did you hear us while you're waiting to come in, Adam?
What's that?
I love how he's Adam. Don't listen to him. He's taking exception to something that happened on my show and disciplining you for it.
I don't know.
If the host doesn't have a problem with it, then eat it.
Wait a minute, Ryan. To be fair, if I'm co-hosting, isn't that our show that day?
Is this our show?
It is your show. Your name is first on the marquee.
It's first on the marquee. That is true.
Yes, it's our show. Anyway, Adam, final thoughts. Joking aside, final thoughts. You can go anywhere. You can say cruises suck. I don't care. Final thoughts before we bail.
Cruises, skydiving, value your life.
See, I won't do skydiving, so I'm with you there. I turned down airborne. I was actually offered it, and it's not offered to everybody. You've got to fit a parameter. And I remember the day they told me, they were so excited. Guess what? Come here. You're not going to believe it. Guess what? You've been selected to go airborne. And I'm like, guess what? I'm going to turn it down. They're like, turn it down. No one turns it down. Wait. And yeah, they spent 5 minutes trying to convince me, and they figured out I was the unconvincible. And they go, you're making a big mistake. You're making a big mistake. And I said, I don't think I am. Yeah, anyway. All right. Last thoughts. We're out here. Good night, Cindy. Thanks for coming. See you tomorrow. You're out of here?
Good night, Cindy.
You good, Adam? Yeah, Adam, you and I have to have a Zoom call because we're going to go over some.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry, folks, for tapping on the microphone.
Yeah, it just looks like I need about 7 more monitors and I should be good to go.
This is overkill.
You don't need
this. You don't even need what Ryan has, honestly. You don't need this. This is my dream. This is 10 years in the making. The reason I have all the monitors is I mean, look at the show. Your show doesn't have to look. You don't have to have Lake Tahoe. You don't have to have you don't need it. I usually tell people 2 monitors though. You kind of have to have 2. So that's about it. You got 2, we can get you started. Anyway, Ryan, last thoughts? I'm going to end the show here.
Yeah, if anybody in Kingsland's watching, join us at 8. I'm having a conversation here in about 10 minutes with somebody from the Stockton team about what happened with Lindsey Harding going to the Lakers. So we'll have the latest at 8 o'clock with Grant Nutt.
Lindsey Harding was the coach of the Stockton Kings, the G League for the Sacramento Kings. Correct?
Yes.
All right, so that's who she is, and now she is an assistant coach for the Lakers. Big news. I mean, that is a huge step up. All right, everyone, I'm going to end it. We'll be back tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific. And thanks for showing up, everyone. Horse's middle name is Overkill. Yeah, well, that's true. 3-2. Oh, Cindy says 3-2 National League currently winning the All-Star game. Thanks for the heads up, Cindy. Go National League. I like my new Giants hat. And with that, we'll see you all mañana, 5 o'clock tomorrow. Ryan tonight at 8. If you want to catch Ryan and Napes. Later, everyone.
Thanks.